Okay guys, today we're going to be making a lucky plush, as you can see here. We're going to make him. So yeah, he's a pretty simple plush to make. I think he's really cool. So yeah, we're going to get started. But yeah, this is what it's going to look like when you finish. The nose. Okay, so in the video, I show how to make the nose. It looks different, but I explained it later in the video. But yeah, just watch out for it. Everything else should stay the same. But yeah, let's get started. So what you're gonna need is black, white, and this dark gray. Make it all black or just make it all white, whatever. But I'm gonna basically make the body all gray. That's for the face, and then just wrap it with a bunch of white fabric. But anyway, then you're gonna need some pins, black and white thread, scissors, and that's just to mark, just to draw it on here. But yeah, let's get started. Here are the pieces. They're basically two halves of the circle. And basically what you want to do is sew against the line, and then you want to sandwich it on each other, leaving an opening here at the bottom, and then turn it inside out and stuff it, because we're going to do the little muzzle of Lucky's face. But yeah, basically do that first. What it should look like, it should just be like a big circle-ish shape. You can stuff it more to make it more rounder if you want. But anyways, then what you're going to want to do, cut a giant hole out that's like the biggest as bottom half of his face for like the nose part, for the muzzle. And what you want to do is you're going to sew against this line, so it does that, and place it wherever you want to line it up good, and just sew a circle all around, leaving an opening to stuff it really good so it pops out. So yeah, just do that, and then we should have the whole head except for the eyes. So this is what the head should look like. I stuffed it. I didn't line it up good at all, but it doesn't matter because all this gray is going to be covered up with white. But basically that's what the head should look like. Anyway, you're going to need to cut out, I forgot to mention you need yellow, obviously, for the eye. I'm putting two eyes just because why not? But you literally, all you need is just this one eye in like that kind of like a rounded triangle or pizza shape, and that's all you need. But I'm doing the whole thing. But sew the eyes to the black piece, and sew the black piece to the head. Line it up good. This is not lined up, but like I'm gonna actually line it up. And then we will start on the body. This is what it should look like. Yeah, it looks weird now, but we're gonna here. Hold on, I have scraps. Hold on, I have scraps. Basically, what I'm gonna do is it's gonna be longer. We're gonna get fabric, just strips of white fabric. You can just make them all white and just draw black lines. But I like to go for a harder route, but yeah. Basically gonna wrap them up, but yeah. For the ears, you want to cut out this piece, 2 of them, or 4 technically. I already started sewing, I forgot to record. Just sew all the way around, leaving this open, turn it inside out, and just place it on the side of his head. And then we'll commence the body. Kind of stuff them a little bit, just so they pop out a little more. But that's basically it. Now for the body. So you want to cut out these 2 shapes. They're kind of like just 2 rectangles curved, going to the top a little bit, just to fit the neck, or whatever that is. But basically you just sandwich them on top of each other. Yeah. And from the end down here all the way to the top, so leave the bottom and top open, just do the sides. I think I don't have a circle cut out, but basically you need to cut out a circle that fits this, depending on how big you made the body or how small. But do that and then turn it inside out, and then stuff it, and then I will show you what it looks like. I mean, I'll tell you the next step just right away. You're gonna when you turned it inside out and stuffed it, you're gonna want to connect that top to the neck. But anyway, body looks like. So I did white for the bottom circle, just so in case the legs aren't good, and then I wrap it and I can't really do it. It's because if I can't wrap it good, it's just gonna show gray randomly, and that'll look weird. But anyway, basically what you want to do is you want to position it the way you want it, and then just sew it on all around. And yeah, then we'll start the arms. This is what it should look like. You know, I could have made that bigger, but like I just now learning how to do the dog model. But anyway, you get this. Which it look like just so freaking weird. Okay, anyway, so what you're gonna want to do is start wrapping it the way it looks in the picture. The main thing you want to do is make it so it looks like that. Everything else can be wrapped white. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as it looks like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll explain the wrapping in a second, but first of all, how did the nose change, the muzzle thing change? Okay, so while I was sewing, I hated the way it looked because it was too flat, so I decided to figure out how to make it pop out more, and I did, but I did not record it, sadly, so I drew it instead. So I cut out 2 semicircles of dark gray. I cut one of them in half and then sewed it. I mean, there's really no point, but basically what you want to do is you want to cut 2 of those pieces and then sandwich them on each other, sew it, and then turn it inside out and just like open it up, I guess, and just sew it on the face. But to wrap, I'm gonna explain the wrapping. Okay, all I did was cut a bunch of white fabric strips, and this is how I sewed it. I wrapped it the way I wanted it to. Some of them I just sewed it to make it look good. But what I did was, on the front, I barely sewed it a little bit. Yeah, just to keep it on the face. And then on the back. And on the 2 sides, like, my thing has a bunch of little random markings. Just, you can hot glue it too. I mean, like, you can't. Just when you wrapping it, make it like tight on the body so it doesn't come off easily. But as you can see, there's a bunch of little like tiny little things going in his freaking head. That's the sewing. But yeah, just cut out a bunch of pieces. The only 2 main things you have to do is just this head thing, which is just straps going across the head. Here, I'll show you. Just that. So their eyes right there. Yeah. Yeah, you just wrap it around the whole body the way you want it to look. It's all up to you. The 2 things I mainly do is try to get this head looking thing, and maybe this one. But yeah, I'll show you all the sides just so, since I didn't record myself doing it. See that? These are just all lined up and on top of it. I did the one going over his eye the last, so that's why it's showing more. But yeah, these are 2 pieces. Can barely show it, but yeah, I cut that. And the body's simple. You just get a long strip, just sew it together, turn inside out, and just wrap it. So yeah, now we're gonna do the arms, because he got no hands. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do for the arms. Cut a big square and then basically fold it in half. And you can see how long you want the arms, just place it on your person. But yeah, then you're gonna want to sew against the line, and then, or this side, and then you're gonna, once you do it, you should like have like, there's gonna be like a circle shape, and you cut out a white circle. I don't have it yet because I haven't sewed it, but yeah, just cut out a white circle for the wrapping, and then sew it around here, leaving the only opening up here. And then you're gonna, from that opening, you're gonna sew it here. If you wanna like bend it down a little bit, you can, so his arms aren't like in a T-pose. But yeah, that's what you're gonna do. I'll show you when I have the whole arm finished, how to place it on there. So yeah, so this is what the hand should look like after you sewed the circle thing on it and stuff. So basically what you wanna do is you just wanna position it where you want it, and then just sew all around. And then we'll wrap it after, but first we gotta do the other arm. But yeah, this is what basically you need. Okay, for the legs, you do the same thing as you did for arms. I haven't attached them yet, but I'm about to. I'm just still seeing how the legs are gonna look on the body before I attach them, because I still don't know if I wanna make them longer. But for the legs, he has pretty short legs, I think. I saw in the photo. Make the legs a little fatter than the arms. But basically, you do the exact same thing. You get a white big circle, right? Sew it on here. The only opening should be down here, and then you put it on the body. But I'll show you when I have those connected and one of the foot's coming, so I can still show you. But yeah, okay, just do that. Okay, just in case you guys didn't know how to do the circle part, this is what you do is after you sew these two together, you like open it up basically, and on one of the sides you place the circle and then just start sewing around, and that's where I am right now. So I'm gonna close it off when I get to right there. Basically, this is what it's gonna look like when you stuff it and everything. Okay, so yeah, it looks like, come on, okay, so this is what it looks like, and I just sewed the arms on. I was trying to make them even, and basically you're just gonna wanna just do that. Just sew all around, like what you did for here, you do there, and then we're gonna wrap them with more strips of white fabric. So yeah, we're almost done. We have the tail. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, well, I'll show you how to do the tail in 1 second. So this is the tail. Basically, you cut out this weird shape. It's like a house, just a very tall house. And you plate sandwich it, sew all the way around, leaving this only open. And then you just attach it to the back. I have not done the arms yet, but I'll explain how to do the arms right now. Same thing you did for this. Same thing I did for that, basically. Is you just wrap it. Get under here, you just sew a thing holding it there on opposite sides, and that's about it. And yeah, just give them straps and boom, that you'll have everything completely done. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. His whole body should look like. I added a tail and everything. So yeah, he's completely wrapped. All we need to do is the shirt, which I have cut out. You cut out these two numbers in orange. The photo shows like a white or gray color, but then I looked at the New Horizon one, he has like a light blue. So I'm just gonna do light blue because it's the only color I have. And white wouldn't look good on him because he's already white. And I don't have a light gray. So this is what you're gonna cut out. You're gonna cut out 2 of these pieces. You cut this piece twice. All I did for this one is make this circle a little smaller, semicircle smaller, and cut a little thing around. For the neck, this is the front. Before you sew these two together, you wanna sew these numbers. You just cut out numbers. That's what I did. And you just sew them here on the shirt. And then this side, you connect to there. So hold on, let me just take the numbers on. Basically, put the bad side, and you just sew here, and here, there, and there. Turn it inside out, and you just put it on him, and boom, you have completed Lucky. So let's see what... And that's how you make a Lucky the dog plush from Animal Crossing. That's what the shirt should look like. It's pretty basic, but yeah, that's how you make him. I think he's really cool. So yeah, this is actually for a friend. That's why I decided I might as well record me doing it. And there's the Petro thing I made last time. But yeah, the only part that took long was just wrapping it up. Other than that, he's a pretty simple plush to make. His head's really big, so I guess that's the only downfall to it, but other than that, I think he's good. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, tell me if you want anything else to make. So yeah, that's how you make him. I think he's really cool in my opinion. So yeah, bye.